Back in 2021, Hershon Family Entertainment purchased Kentucky Kingdom and then didn't do anything with it except closing the world's worst SLC, which, yippee, and then the Rapids, the Larson Loop, and Cyclos. But in 2025, Kentucky Kingdom opened Discovery Meadow, the all-new land themed to Kentucky nature. They spruced up the back area of the park and opened 3 new family rides and brought new life to the part of the park that looked like a concrete slab. Now during the season, we have gotten a construction wall and brand new teasers for the new attraction, which will be a Vekoma suspended family coaster according to shipping records. But we barely know anything about the theme or anything else coming to the park. Or do we? You see, a while back they put out a survey for multiple new lands. One of those was Kentucky Nature, which would become Discovery Meadow. The ones left include Fireman's Landing, which I'm going to guess was supposed to be in the back of the park near what's now Wind Chaser, so it can't be that because that area is Discovery Meadow. You also have Lake Life Kentucky, which would be a water park retheme, so obviously it's not that. Celebration Downs, which would include a new family ride, a theater, and a dark ride. But I think that will be a King Louie's Playground retheme farther down the road. So you are left with one final option: farm, family, and fun. In the concept art, it includes an S&S Screaming Swing, a new family coaster, a lightning run retheme, and a track-to-car ride from what we can see. But it does include 4 new rides in total, including the family coaster and the swing. In case you don't know, the new coaster is right next to Lightning Run, and there is an already existing car ride next to Lightning Run too, and that is Tin Lizzy's. So it is pretty obvious this land would go right here, and the final nail in the coffin for how I know this will be the addition is the paint on the teaser fence that looks like a barn. Kentucky Kingdom promised $25 million in investment across 2 years, and Discovery Meadow only took up $11 million of that, meaning they still have $14 million for this year. So let's go around the front area and see what each of the new rides entailed. Obviously, first up, we have the new coaster, which previously mentioned was a family suspended coaster. This is in the plot of the land, near the entrance where Flying Machines, Cyclos, Fearfall, and the swinging ship used to stand. So it's a pretty hefty plot of land. Typically, these coasters cost anywhere from $3 to $5 million dues. So that would only take up roughly 1/3 of the money they will spend. I feel like this coaster will go with the generic Barnstormer theme most of these similar coasters do. Then Tin Lizzy's, also as previously mentioned, will get a new tractor theme, which is simple as switching out the shells on the cars. Actually, I don't know if that's how that works. But also, speaking of rethemes, you could have the Lightning Run retheme. Best case scenario, they just stylizes the farms with signs and the station looking different, as I don't know what they could do if they theme the inverted coaster to an airplane. But back to the all-new rides, you have the S&S Screaming Swing. I just want to start out and say this would be the perfect all-new flat ride edition for this park, even though it will probably be one of the smaller models like the one at Dollywood. The final few are a bunch of small family rides that aren't really known yet. The only one we sort of know is a small children's flat ride that looks okay. The upgraded presentation will be very noticeable. If you went to the back of the park in 2024 versus 2025, the difference is night and day. It is now a place you want to spend time in with the new Discovery Meadow. So just imagine what they can do to the front with a bunch of stylized buildings that look like they belong on a farm, with silos and such similar to the Owens Farm area of Dollywood. As for beyond that, I think a little ways down the line, we see the water park area retheme, and then after that, we will see the next 2 main land areas be formed. The first one I believe will happen is Celebration Downs, which as mentioned earlier, will take over the front right side of the park, and then maybe we could see Fireman's Landing actually by Kentucky Flyer in that barren area of the park, with that middle road disappearing to make room for bigger expansions. But what do you think about everything Hershon is doing for Kentucky Kingdom? Let me know down below. Please subscribe because all I talk about are roller coasters, and I will see you next time.